So, wait, Satch. In the end, you are available, or...? Yeah, I have a bit of a brain fart. Anyway, you know, even if you are a little too late, already doing something different. Your mom. No, today we're gonna be playing for the first time in months, I wanna say? The Consuming Shadow. Good grief, it's been a while. It's been a while, I don't remember how to play this. So naturally, I will be playing a non-standard start. A non-standard character, I should say. At least that's the plan. Because out of 4 characters, the default Scholar, the Wizard, which I fucking despise playing for multiple reasons, the Ministry Man, and the Warrior, we're gonna be going for the Fisting guy. Okay. But hey, how are you folks doing? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Cause, well, I gotta say my weekend was fairly fine. Fairly good, actually, come to think of it. A bit busy. A bit busy with painting the fucking commission. To a point that I'm actually, worried that next week I might actually be forced to help myself with ADHD meds to keep up with the deadline. Oh well. Ah yes, the worst eldritch hellscape, Albion. Okay. Hey, Rockethead. Rockethead has just with the presence of Rockethead, the gayness of the stream just skyrocketed by 100%. Anyway, good grief. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I forgot that we have a that I've actually managed to get a significant completion rate when it comes to files and basically every single entry into the diary. Wait, what was the logbook? Oh! I don't remember this. I thought the last time we were playing the Scholar, and I was pretty sure that I played this, I played the Consuming Shadow in, well, this year. Apparently I'm fucking wrong. Okay. Jesus Christ, yeah. Mefcho is correct. I did. I really haven't played this in a while, have I? Oh lord. No, not this one, damn it. Yeah, I keep forgetting just how wonky the controls can be. Boss told me to hold up somewhere until the heat went down. He said he'd give me a signal when it was all clear. Nah, I mean, I can't fucking do this the entire fucking stream. Something's going on outside, but I don't think it's a signal meant for me. Mom always said I had a sixth sense for these things, and the hairs on the back of my neck are prickling like you wouldn't believe. Something tells me that something big is coming, and something else tells me that I can stop it. I don't think I can just dismiss that. Rockethead, hello, I gotta drive my mom to grandma at the hospital. Oh yeah, sorry, I had a bit of a brain, I had a bit of a pause there. I just remembered, yes, your grandmother is in the hospital. Feel like an asshole for getting shit like this, but I was managed to prime the Cadian test model. Okay, alright. I presume probably with a Xandri dust or similar spray. Satch, kill yourself is an option in the opening. Yes. Yes, it is. Wait, Satch, have you never fucking seen me play in The Consuming Shadow or something? Chaos Black. Oh, I see. I would have gone for Xandri, given this game you want to go for, but honestly, Chaos Black should work. I have not. Or maybe I did. Server made the same comment. No worries, dude. This is the first game oh my fucking god, the chariots on the sky. Okay, so if someone's not up to date, yeah. Assuming that you have accrued enough experience, you can level up the character, and this is this game's meta progression, right? Each character gains levels alongside the experience you gain passively by honestly playing the goddamn game, and then you can place the quote-unquote birth stars on the night sky. I currently have 6 for the warrior, and the fucking chariot means that that I have quite a significant buff when it comes to my car's speed available, which should help things a tad. In fact, this should offset potential RNG shenanigans if the game decided to screw me up. Not only that, but that chariot is actually close enough to Fee that if I oh! Okay, give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out where exactly the center of the chariot is. Or rather, where can I put the star so I can maximize the chariot and get as much as possible from a thief? I think that'll be here. Okay, what's the other? The bull? Yeah, that is that's gonna be bull, alright. 40% increased melee damage. You're fucking kidding me. Crab, lion, and the bull are this close. Okay, the bull shows up only when you play warrior. It's increased melee damage. The lion is increased max sanity, and this is one of my complaints from the review about the game, and I still hold them up, that the constellations are some constellations are entirely too strong, and with how easily you can get multiple birth stars, you can basically make yourself invincible. And the crab is a boost to the maximum health. Okay, anything else? The serpent. Medkit capacity. You know what? Sure, why not? 1 into the medkit capacity, why not? I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but screw it. I'm gonna put, like, as max, you know, at maximum values, the stars for the crab, lion, and the bull. And then I'm gonna try to see how much I can eke out from the triangulation. Trying to figure out where the... Ah, you know what? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be... I can find it better. But I put a birth star between the three. In order to gain the bonuses. Rockethead, we'll try Zandri spray when I actually find it for a good price. Yeah, for a good price is gonna be a problem. Okay, I gotta get on the road. Be back later. Hey, good luck on the trip to hospital, mate. And pass my regards to the grandmother. You can find the information you need in towns tainted by the shadow. Billsbury would probably be your best place to start. I have a feeling, Saj, that you're gonna find this game hilarious if you've never fucking seen this, because every single goddamn town on the map is has randomly generated name with each playthrough to be vaguely fucking British. Billsbury, right. We're fucking northern as it gets. Okay. Oh, Cockthorpe. Like I said, I don't think that there's any actual real life place named in this game. I think it's completely generated, not like chosen from a list, but generated. I think the only exception is Stonehenge, because Stonehenge is quote-unquote plot relevant. Yeah, I know that Cockthorpe is a real place. The other one, oh, it's Slats Hall Lane. Okay. Anyway, network's down in Blaston, and I need a message courier there within 8 hours. You don't have to help out, but these things escalate quickly. Alright. Well, first we're gonna get to the... Oh, it's not far. And with the chariot being available, this should be fine. Don't swear at us, Warwick. What the fuck, Sash? I feel a crackling in the depths of my inner ears, and the backs of my palms are itching. This can only mean one thing: magic. There's a great concentration of it that hasn't had time to disperse. Magic bleeds through into our realm through rifts, and the concentration of it here means there must be one nearby. Fortunately, what can be opened by the same corrosive energies can be closed. Casting magic has its difficulties, but tracing it is straightforward enough. It's just a matter of finding enough slivers, traces, and reported monster sightings to track back to their point of origin. One brief touch of a particularly active ley line indicates a fairly newly built community college on the border where the commercial district meets the suburbs. Another case of students messing with powers they don't understand. I steel myself to enter. It's like how we don't accept that Slough is real, because it's not. Oh, okay, we're starting with the offices. Right. Okay, so the gimmick of the warrior is that he's got improved melee and a dodge move. Normally you don't have a dodge move. To counter that advantage, you don't get access to a firearm, which is plot relevant to the character in the sense that the guy had to shoot someone and is he's not necessarily feeling good about it. Let us put it like this. The more I chanted Kisishim Ew, the more my mind expanded. I saw to the edge of the world and into the hearts of everyone around me. I saw what was to come. And that's why, Sarah. That's why you found me like this. Tell the kids I'm sorry. Right, that door was locked. I don't know how many... Oh! Well, never mind the lockpicks. Already found a keyring. A fucking moment I thought I saw something on the edge of... Okay. I used to be fairly good with the dodge move in this game. The EU rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple. A generic prayer to a god. Not necessarily the god perverting this place. It could be intended for an associated deity. Right. We have an EU and purple. I don't know if these are separate, mind you. Oh, that's the riff. I see, it's trying to defend itself. Well, I need to deploy the good old-fashioned kick into the knickers. In the case of a 4-rune incantation, the second rune denotes the recipient of the spell. In a banishment ritual, for example, it will be the rune of the creature being banished. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's the least useful part of what we're supposed to find. For those who don't know or don't remember, basically our goal is to figure out the banishment ritual and survive to perform it at Stonehenge before the 60-hour timer elapses. Because that's when the end of the world commences. The banishment ritual contains 4 runes, which we are explicitly told 3 of them, and the fourth one is denoting one of the ancients that are trying to enter, which is something you need to find out. In the language of the ancients, the syllable EU is usually given as a name, but has also variously been written to denote the concepts of illness, infection, and deformity. Right. Okay, so EU would be for disease. Oh god. Never, you know what? No, never mind. Okay, alright. Fucking hunter in the first freaking dungeon. Just gotta, okay, 3 pounds. More like 3 poundings, good grief. The town is not immediately improved, any more than a flood zone would be simply because the rain had stopped. But my contribution is made, time to move on. This could have gone better. And I'm pretty sure I missed either a clue or a spell in that, actually, how the fuck would you call that? In that file cabinet. Because the room had an enemy and we were being actively chased. Right. Delivery the blessing. Noted. No, fisting is not £300. Fisting is free on the account of the upcoming apocalypse. Text from a boss. Where the hell are you? Actually, I don't care. I'm wiring you 7 quid for petrol, just check in ASAP. Cheers, boss. The message is received by a flustered man dressed not dissimilarly to myself. He's agitated, though. He's agitated enough that I am forced to awkwardly remind him of the agreed payment before he can run off, whereupon he throws a handful of notes at me and disappears into the shadows. The town is calm and peaceful, oblivious of the shadow. My heart feels pained and heavy as I am confronted by what we stand to lose if I fail in my mission. Oh, bloody hell. After an hour, I have found the following items on sale from individuals content to not ask questions. Oh, okay. Bottle of tranquilizers for preventing anxiety. You know what? For a moment, I was debating whether I want to buy it, but then I remembered you still want to buy items that you find, like the equipable items, even if you don't intend on equipping them. For the quote-unquote, you know, FTL blue options that sometimes show up in the random events. There is a discredited doctor operating a backstreet surgery here. They will heal me without questions, as long as I have the cash. Honestly, I don't need anything yet. I have drugs. See? I have a med kit. Didn't really get hit that hard. I will probably regret that, but I don't remember what clairvoyance was doing, and I'm not really intending to check. And that's mostly because unless you're a wizard character, you casting costs sanity. Right, Twinworth or Dimborough or Samuel. Let's go for Dimborough. And let's see. Exhaustion is pulling at my eyelids to the point I can no longer ignore it. If I don't do something soon, I can't trust myself to drive safely. Stop for a coffee? It takes me 2 hours of searching zombie-like for the streets of the nearest village before I stumble upon a 7-Eleven, from which I purchase a cup of rather insipid machine-dispensed beverage for £5. It seems to do the job, for now. Hey, Pixaries. It is apparently 82 months already, but for some reason they... Huh. But hey, thank you for... thanks for the 82 months of subscribing. Good grief, that's... fucking legend is what you are. Also, I got free stream streak. Yeah, I guess. Only free. Huh. I'm slightly surprised because usually yeah, you're basically one of the people I would argue are a fixture of my audience. So yeah, hey, still thanks. Anyway, fucking lost some time. Oh, also I'm seeing that we're getting into the it's one of the towns overtaken by a shadow, huh? Yeah, got nullified during a July break. Oh. July break. Elaborate? Maybe I'm missing some. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe yeah. Text from a boss. All right. You know who I just sent after you? Dimitri. You remember Dimitri? You better watch your back. Oh, thanks, boss. I didn't need that fucking sanity. It's not like I'm having fucking issues of my own, and I'm not trying to prevent the end of the world. I feel like crack. Oh, okay. We literally just had the same fuck. Wow. This. Yeah. Imagine. I already fucking read it a few minutes ago. Fuck this. Isolating the rough location of the rift was the easy part. Just, yeah, okay. A simple set of divinations leads me to an unassuming brick building, part of an ancient terrace of condemned houses. When I opened the door to enter, the blast of escaping magical energy almost froze me off my feet. Oh, you went to Italy. Nice. Although, going to Italy in July is something I would personally consider an extreme sport. If memory serves me, my father... Actually, when was my father in Italy? I don't remember. But I do remember him returning and complaining about how fucking hot it was. And he likes summer. Right. Condemned housing. Sure. Okay, now that I have a... Okay. Yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a monster here. Right, I have recovered some dusty jewelry. I estimate to be worth about £4. Sure. God damn it. Two more pounds. All right. Yeah, in the condemned places like this one, I believe you're more likely to find like useful items, resources, that sort of thing, rather than clues. But yeah. Help! I've been imprisoned by the cult of Nyx. They locked me in a filthy oubliette. I can hear them cursing some enemy god and chanting Shum. I think they're killing people up there. Okay, that's a lot. But yeah, we know Nyx and we know Shum, but not really anything else. Let's continue. I fucked up the timing. But did not afterwards multiple times. Okay. Oh. A body lies at my feet. They are scarcely recognizable as human. Their body is little more than a mass of oozing deformity. Oozing deformity, I think, would suggest the god of disease. The EU rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple. A generic prayer to God. Not necessarily the god perverting this place. It could be intended for an associated deity. Right. Let's try chanting that. Maybe it's gonna get... As I invoked the rune, I felt a wave of answering energy from the wall. Okay. Did recover some sanity, which was the point of that invocation. This way. Again, it's been a... I've seen that. There's a corpse here. Their body was so horribly diseased that a violent bursting of swellings and boils appears to have proved fatal. Anyway. Okay, come on. Right. Okay, so we know that... I think it's a good guess that purple is connected to the god of disease. And I've heard you, motherfucker. Also, I think these are Kaz and Shum. No. A surge of vicious hatred burst forth from my chest, clawing and rending everything within a short radius around me. I felt powerful. Oh, okay, I accidentally discovered a spell. Good to know, but that's not what I meant. What I wanted... Yeah, to close this goddamn rift. That being said, not hearing any because for a moment I did hear something, some enemy spawning. The Red God is not the god attempting to invade. I know you're reading this, scholar. Your actions will have far further reaching consequences than you could possibly imagine. Well, I'm a warrior, so sucks to be you. Right. We have purple, we have red. Sure. EU disease, actually, I think it will be safe to say that purple and disease is the same fucking thing. But I'm gonna I'm gonna put the red god over here with any information that it is not an invader. Nothing left for me here. I can escape now by the same way I came in. Yeah, about that. Given the fact that the first dungeon... God, fuck's sake. Okay, never mind. Another. I need to slow down. I need to slow down with escaping the rooms with enemies in, because we are bleeding the sanity away. But yeah, that was a fat man. Fat man is probably... Fat man might actually be the least dangerous of the four hunters. It doesn't mean he's not dangerous, though. Well, I went there because my brother decided to get married in one of the towns by Lake Garda. Oh, okay. Well, at the very least, I presume that you had that you had some real nice fucking sights to watch for. And well, I'm trying to fucking remind myself, what should one wish to someone getting married? I wouldn't know that. People don't usually invite me. The town is not immediately improved. Yeah, that's it. Wow, holy shit! Like basically, almost the entire thing was rolled the same as the dungeon we just fucking did. Embarrassing. Anyway, I do need to heal up a bit. Also, I'm gonna go equip the pills, cause frankly, why the hell not at this rate? But yeah, I hope that the ceremony and everything involved was at the very least, and if not enjoyable, then at the very least tolerable. Let's go to Summer, because if anything happens, we should have a good commute to wherever. A lot of options to go to. Attacks from the Ministry of Occultism. Networks down in Lawton, and I need a message courier there within 14 hours. You don't have to help out, but yeah, these things escalate. Right, let me see. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that's quite a hike. Okay. I guess the game is trying to throw bricks at my feet. The town is calm and peaceful, oblivious of the shadow. I'm having a déjà vu. Like, I've always complained that this game has entirely not enough written written text to it. Because it does, because, well, that is the case, and it's a shame, because what is there is fucking great. But, like, literally we had back-to-back, you know, rolling of the same, of the same text events. For both the fucking dungeon, for both dungeons we've visited and both safe towns. Like, what the hell? Bob, it's deja vu, not deja vu. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't fucking know that anymore. I was convinced it was... Whatever, man. Anyway, an exhaust muffler. Something that so many stupid pricks should fucking go out and get. I'm not gonna be... I will not be... I will not refuel my medkit in this town yet. Not yet, anyway. Well, first of all, I can't afford it. I only now realize that. But second of all, 66% is still plenty available. But yeah, with 12 hours to Lawton. Yeah, I guess I guess we're going to Castle. Oh, hey, Tomius. How are you holding up, dude? It's been a while. Here's a game I haven't checked out in a while. Okay. How goes the run? You remember the Matrix? The original Matrix? Yes. You remember that moment where Neo sees a cat running across the, running through a corridor twice. I guess that's how the run goes. But the saves to surviving. Yeah, that's good. Speaking of my survival, at the very least, I've been working on a painting commission. Like with all the painting commission shenanigans, when you're a slow as fuck motherfucker. The pay is not great, but honestly, better than nothing. Describing deja vu? Yes. Because in both towns consumed by the shadow had the same text about what the hell is going on, and the same thing happened to both peaceful towns we've visited thus far. Like, stock up on ammo whenever you can. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun, T. Right, Castleholm. I've been quite buoyed by the clean air here, and the people are friendly enough. It can only be a matter of time before they catch the Shadow's attention. Well, aren't you fucking cheerful? I would like to find supplies here, but with how much cash I have currently, that being somewhere between fuck and awe. Yeah. No, piss off. Let's go to Burial. Oh, how the fuck you're supposed to pronounce that nonsense? With money that low. Yeah, but I figured. A woman in her early 20s flagged me down, and when I pulled up, she burst into tears and fell to her knees. Unzips. She looks exhausted and I think uninjured, but she's spotted with blood from some source or other. I get out of the car and cautiously walk towards her, displaying my palms. But the moment she becomes aware that I am approaching, she gives a shriek and lunges at me. Oh dear, I don't fucking know what to do with that one. Hey, anyone here likes Prodigy? My slap silences her cries instantly, and she looks at me with actual awareness for the first time. She gestures anxiously behind her and explains that she had until very recently been a prisoner of the Ancient's minions in a nearby compound. She mentions that her friend, captured at the same time, is still in there and begs me to help. Attempt the rescue? I assure her that I will do what I can. She regrets her request immediately, pleading for me not to endanger myself, but I cannot shy from my duty to fight the shadow. Ooh, okay. Another office complex. Which is good. Because these tend, as I was saying, these tend to have more clues. Okay. I have recovered some dusty jewelry I estimate to be worth around £4. Sure. The name Biarla often appears in relation to physical suffering. Early Christians claim it was a word uttered by Christ on the cross, but it also appears in the language of pre-Roman Celtic tribes to identify some kind of pain avatar or spirit. Right, well, we have a name, although not much else to associate. Oh. I see. I don't see. Okay, I found a set of keys. These should make exploration easier. Indeed, they should. Will they, though? Dear Meg. Ah, yes. That's the one. The clip from finding this one is the one I'm starting the review of The Consuming Shadow with. Dear Meg. My teenager has been reading some very strange books lately, and has suddenly announced an intention to paint their bedroom red, describing it as the color of pain. Should I be concerned? Nah, I'll be fine. Ah, you're hallucinating beast, sorry. Tormuse. I've been to exactly... Okay, not counting this one. I've been to two dungeons. And I'm picking this gesture very deliberately. If you know, you know. I've been to 2 dungeons. Both of them had the hunter going after me. I have more than 45 fucking hours left. So yes, I was getting the fuck out of there. Thank you. Okay, red concept of pain and Biarla. So now we at the very least know that, well, Biarla, the god of pain, is not an invader, which, hey. Okay there, Exorcist Extra. The Exorcist Extra, pardon me. Right, another EU rune. The symbol on the wall seemed to grow more distinct for a moment. There was a wave of recognition I found strangely reassuring. Well... Something... That... Good grief! As I was about to say, well, that's something. In a pile of useless metal implements, I have found a small tool that could function as a lockpick. Alright, alright. I mean, if you're desperate enough, sure. Let's see how much will I regret this. The battle turned instantly upon the invocation of Shimka's Agen. Some of the enemy sputtered blood. Some writhed in pain. Some simply dropped. The condition only had one thing in common. They all died. Alright. Alright. We learn. Fucking thought I heard. Huh. Another EU to cast? Right, answering energy, but unfortunately not what I want. Well, shit. He's reaching! The poor soul had already been brainwashed by the time I arrived. Nothing I could do but end their suffering. Unless there's any more loot to be found, I can safely call this operation complete. Time to go. And that I will. Ah! Stop it! No, like, seriously. Years later, I still hate that the Yahtzee has added that as a sanity effect. £4 and change, alright. Return to the kind. The person who enlisted me has already gone. Perhaps they took the loss of the friend as a foregone conclusion. I quickly checked the entrance area for anything I missed and find a significant-looking strongbox in a cache beneath a section of the wall. Most of the engraving was too weathered to read the full banishment mantra, but the first symbol was almost certainly the syllable Bati. Okay. Ritual updated. Oh. Well, shit. Ever since I crossed the town limits, I have felt the sensation of being watched by black, unwelcoming eyes. I have heard numerous inhuman noises, almost like a chitinous giggling, that stops every time I attempt to trace it to its source. I was walking past the brick house when what I believe was the chimney crashed to the floor, mere yards behind me, and I glanced up in time to see something hop out of sight. The suspense is becoming intolerable. Eventually I glimpsed one of the less subtle creatures enough times that I was able to start pursuing it. I run, keeping the indistinct shape in the center of my view as best as I could as it led me to its home. It is an ancient house by the river, surrounded by an overgrown garden. I trudge uneasily through the long grass, expecting unseen fangs to clamp around my legs at any moment, until I find myself at the front door of the house itself. Oh boy, find and clear 3 rooms. Yeah. Without a gun. Okay. Well, that's £4. And I'm guessing that the locked door is one of the rooms I'm supposed to clear. I did find a keyring, so that's nice. Haha. You know, a quid is a quid. Something quid pro quo. The Shum rune has been inscribed on the wall here in red. A generic prayer to God. Not necessarily the god perverting this place. It could be intended for an associated deity. Right. As I invoked the rune, I felt a wave of answering energy from the wall. But it didn't really do jack no shite. And when the king recovered, he displayed his bed sheets, which had become stained purple with pus. From that day forth, purple would be the color most beloved to the god of disease. I think we already figured that, yes, purple is disease. Oh, hey, that's something. I'm guessing. Yep. Never mind. There's a corpse here. The poor wretch's limbs have been broken and twisted into hideous angles. For some reason, I just remember that mostly censored panel from that mostly censored fucking sequence from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with the Stroheim after becoming a cyborg, you know, having become a cyborg, turning into an actual goddamn swastika. I can't unsee. I'm reading this, and I know it's supposed to invoke unease and dread, but yeah. Oh boy. Fucking artillery-grade projectile vomit. This place is infested with creatures from the shadow. No! The only option is to find and exterminate however many of them remain. No, really? Mostly garbage, but there's a piece of sturdy wire I could probably twist into a lockpick. And a dented old cash box here containing around £4 in change. Neat. Right. I think I can also take on the second room. Just... oh. Yeah, okay. That didn't... I have cleared the Shadow's minions from another area, but I can still faintly hear their skittering movements. My work is not complete. My work here is done. Was hard day, oh my gosh. Be right back. No worries, take your time, Tomius. Ah, bloody hell, I should have stopped the moment I heard the enemy. I have been a prisoner of the cult of Yushk for some weeks. There's some other god they're trying to appease. They keep chanting okay, so... Yushk... and he's an ally of... wait a second. Nyx. And Nyx is the enemy of the god associated with the Shum rune. Sorry. So yeah, this is gonna be Biarla, the goddess of the god of pain. I can't fucking wait to find out just how horribly wrong I was. Then again, that would be like one of the rarest game overs for me. The game over because I actually fucked up intel gathering. Orange, orange all around me, orange inside my head and scratching at the walls. I can't face the orange anymore. Open up my veins to let the orange out. Okay, dude. Given the fact that I have no other associations, yeah. We have a mention of the EU and Shim runes. But not really... Not really the information what the God of Madness rune could be. Alright then. Fucking hell. I believe I have killed the last of the horrors. There is nothing more I can do to help this place. Okay, the £1 and change. I like how minimalistic and yet effective the audio can be in this game. Well, maybe not the sound effects. Sound effects are... Ever since I've learned how they were made, yeah, I kind of cannot take them entirely seriously. The syllable shum had many uses in the language of the ancients, most notably as the third symbol of a notorious dispel purported to be powerful enough to banish a god. Is this gonna be free for free? No, actually, although we did have an enemy spotting right at the exit. But yeah, got quite fucked up from the shenanigans. No magic wand has been waved over the town to remove the taint of the shadow, but with the infestation removed, it is certainly quieter. I make my way back to the car, hoping that what remnant of this town's population survives will get back on their feet. Yeah, I definitely need to heal up, and I am absolutely visiting the doctor in the next friendly town. There we go. Good grief. Oh yeah, a text from an unknown number. Are you the one spreading stupid lies about alien invasions? I live in Hursley and everything's fine here. Stop upsetting people. Okay, buddy. The message is received by a flustered man dressed not dissimilarly to myself. He is agitated enough that I am forced to awkwardly remind him of the agreed payment before he can run off, whereupon he throws a handful of notes at me and disappears into the shadows. The atmosphere is tense here as news has spread of the darkness infecting neighboring towns. Besides that, I cannot sense the shadow's influence. For now. There is a discredited doctor operating a backstreet surgery here. They will heal me without questions as long as I have the cash. Well, first of all, I'm gonna spend that the 15 quid that the clerk has given me. There we go. And then I'm gonna see what kind of supplies I can scrounge up. After an hour, I have found the following items. Oh, hell yeah. Body armor. This should significantly help with me being fucking bad at the game. Right. I try to figure out Where the fuck do we go next? Let's go for Fort Church because that gives me an opening to go to, you know, a lot more towns that I have no clue about and that I hadn't visited yet. I need to start to really watch out for my sanity. The atmosphere is tense. Yeah, okay, cool. Buying supplies then. I have lost another precious hour, but I have finally found a black market dealer willing to take my money. Okay. Skateboarder pads. Alright. And I'm actually gonna fucking remove the muffler. That's gonna give me more random events, but we are starting to gather the items that would at the very least help with the, you know, with the events where you can use those items to get the best outcome. Oh, you've received a text from boss. Where the hell are you? Actually, I don't care. I'm wiring you 12 quid for petrol. Just check in ASAP. Cheers, buddy. Let's go to Old Port. Fucking 100 miles. Text from the ministry. I have some intel that urgently needs to get to Kidfall within 11 hours. You know what? Sure. And it doesn't alter my route, actually at all. Bump. I only dozed off for a moment. Something hit my bumper, rattled across the roof, and landed in a heap behind the car. I gripped the steering wheel, momentarily paralyzed with horror at what I could have just done. Ah yes, the best options in those situations. Drive on or kill yourself. Drive on is basically a certain sanity loss. The individual I hit lay unmoving in the road. A circular pool of blood was spraying out from underneath. I leaned out of the car and shone my flashlight over the pile. The corpse flinched under the light and belched a mass of yellow ichor from an orifice ringed with blooded feelers. I breathed a sigh of relief, slammed the door, and drove off. Yeah, there's a chance that there's multiple outcomes to that, but yeah, basically if you just pretend that nothing has happened, you're gonna be racked with guilt and suffering, you know, a guilty conscience of what could have been. I feel quite buoyed by the clean air here, and the people are friendly enough. It can be only a matter of time before they catch the Shadow's attention. Ever the optimist, our protagonist. After an hour, I have found the following items on sale. Shoulder stock for improved rate of fire. I actually don't know if the shoulder stock would be at all necessary in this playthrough, but I'm still gonna buy it. I don't think the random event can trigger, but you never know. But it would be interesting if it would, because that random event kind of requires you to have a gun. I have my gun to my head as I type this. If you reply with bad news, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm not even kidding.
Stop it!
Thanks, T.
Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit. If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic hair you call a wig, I'm gonna wreck your shit so hard that you won't even be able to walk with your limp dick. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your shaved, perfect little ass that your breath is gonna smell like shoe polish. Then I'm gonna take that little red anal bead on your belt and push it in your face. I'm gonna flagellate you with my fucking beard. I'm gonna build you a pair of runic mechanical balls.
I fucking forgot how long this one is.
And solve them to your groin. With your manhood ought to be just so that I can
Kick them.
Iron fucking feet, you twat.
It's been so long since I fucking heard it. First of all, I forgot how it goes. And second of all, I forgot just how long it is. Good grief. But yeah, as I was saying, thanks T. Fucking trilby wearing piece of shit. Get a better grip on fucking fashion, bastard. Alright. The message is yeah. Yet another flustered man. Right. Money. Can I get some supplies for them? Okay. Lucky charm. Oh. Honestly, does anxiety even do anything to me as a warrior? I actually don't know. Right, let's go to Stone's Hope. Because we don't know what the hell is its status. I am flagged down by an unmissably fat woman beside an upturned, wrecked SUV. She screams incoherently until I crouch down and notice that a small child is strapped into the back seat. No, she's just northern. She's just northern. That's why the screeching is incoherent. And judging by the smell, fuel is leaking. The mother is clearly too large to crawl under the vehicle to her son, but I am not. However, the space I need to crawl through is absolutely strewn with broken glass and razor-sharp exposed components. And I'm gonna use the skateboarder pads because... I guess it helps. Welcome back, Tormuse. I hit upon the idea of wearing my skateboarder pads. Thusly armed, I am able to quickly crawl through the car with shards crunching harmlessly under my protected knees and elbows. The child is none the worse for the ordeal, although there's not much to be done for the car. My reward is £30 and the rare sight of pure joy in this omnipresent shadow. Hey, Tobias. What's up, dude? Uh-huh. Yep, the town's gonna be overtaken by a shadow. Who the fuck is bothering me? Sorry, I'm hearing fucking messenger blips. Multiple people have decided to now react to my messages at the same time. Anyway, when my secretary came in this morning, I pictured her being violated by 1,000 thorny limbs. Same. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't take much more of this waiting. Yep. Thanks for costing me, you know, what little sanity I regained, you twat. Noise and violence fills the air, and each street flows with fleeing townsfolk and spilled blood. Creatures of the shadow pour down endlessly from above, attacking wantonly without reason or mercy. Hastily assembled militias swat them away with improvised weapons. The minions of the shadow are playing their hand heavily, confident of victory. It falls to me to cause their hubris to backfire. Sup? Hey, Rocket. The town is surrounded on three sides by thick forest. Oh yeah, welcome back, Rockethead. I hope everything went fine with the hospital visit. The town is surrounded on three sides by thick forest, clamping on it like a massive lobster's claw, from which the creatures have been emerging. It also seems that the forest only grew to this size within the last few weeks. Like all manifestations of the shadow, this infestation has a local source, and if I can find it, then I can kill it. Oh. Find and exterminate the local leader. Yep. As a warrior. That's gonna be... Yeah, dropped my off. We'll have to pick her back at around midnight. I'm definitely gonna be done by then. But then again, you already know that. That's kind of modus operandi for me at this point. Motherfucker. Right. Stop with that particular goddamn sanity effect, you piece of shit. Can I? There we go. There's a dented old cash box here containing around £4 in change. Ooh. I hope all's good with... Oh, bloody... What a prick. I hope everything's good with the old one. Okay. Lockpick gained. Right. Literally nothing of... Also, the priming went well. Didn't get lumps. That's great. That's great. Not entirely too obvious with Citadel sprays. Like, the Citadel sprays are actually one of the few things I can actually praise the Citadel brand for. But the problem with them is that it's very easy to overdo them and clump the detail. Tobias, update. I finished XCOM 2. In the final raid, everything went well. My squad of veterans was performing well. Until I reached the final boss area. My squad of veterans got murdered and some got mind control and wounded their brothers. Ultimately, I beat the boss with one lucky shot. Jesus Christ. How did you fuck it up so hard? No offense, buddy. £5 and change. Alright. Yeah, I've started shaking them for at least 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, good idea. 2 minutes for the... 2 minutes for primal rattle cans, and at least 4 minutes for any kind of a varnish spray. In a pile of useless metal implements, I found a small tool that could function as a lockpick. Right. To be fair, I'm mostly looking for key... Oh? The shimmer rune has been inscribed on the wall here in red. Yeah. I'm gonna use that because I need to regain sanity. The symbol on the wall seemed to grow more distinct for a moment. I felt an inexplicable ease upon my mind. Okay. Regained some of my sanity. Another victim of the shadow. The body appears unharmed, but the face is contorted into a silent scream of agony. Yep, that's Bialas. Oh, you fucking bastard. I do not remember how to deal with that asshole. My connect. Ow! Yeah, okay, that was a little... Right. Oh, son of a bitch. I have been gravely wounded and the bleeding won't stop. Without treatment, I feel it will only get worse. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, come on. Anxiety seems to be getting better of me. I feel hot and nauseous, and my hands won't stop shaking. Hopefully it will pass. Oh, grand. The Purple God is not the god attempting to invade. Shit, that's not good. We know that the red isn't invading. Purple isn't invading. Meaning that it has to be the orange one. The problem is the orange one is exactly the one we don't have a rune for. Shit. Yeah, I've started, right. Yeah, that's my exact fuck. Well, hey, at the very least you've beaten it at the, so hey. You know, even though it was a shit show at the end. At the very least I understand. Yeah, you did beat it. What difficulty, if I may ask? Seems the plan for the Cadian GDI recruit is zany dust for the armor, dried bark for the uniform, and black colors for the leather straps and boots. Just try not making the black like a clean, quote unquote, bluish black, because that's not gonna, it might not entirely work with the rest of the scheme, because you have natural colors, your browns, your muted yellows. So yeah, I would go for like a neutral black or with gray highlights. Yeah, that was my worry. What exactly? Tobias, it doesn't help the enemy spawn endlessly. What the heck? Oh, play on veteran. All right. Good job. Wait. Is veteran above or below commander? And what the hell did I beat the game on? Because I know I've beaten the game. I'm certain I have the achievement. I just don't remember the difficulty. Or, you know, to be fair, the difficulty. So, you know what? Fuck it. Just ignore the question. Yeah, Nyx is not the invader. So, I need an exact singular goddamn clue. And of course I'm not getting it. I'm gonna regret this. Stupid son of a bitch. Oh, good grief, this is not going well at all. Okay. 2 more pounds, which are gonna be... I have a feeling they're gonna be really necessary at this rate. Oh, god damn it. I'm waiting with the bated breath for the typewriter sound, because that's gonna mean the hunter has entered the dungeon. Which there's one that I absolutely despise. Encountering the, oh, well, if we encounter him, you'll see. Okay. Okay, answering energy from the wall, but... I think there was something in the shadow, and I would like not to know exactly. There was a small bottle of medicinal alcohol, which I immediately put to 2 uses. Upside down Bati rune. Yeah. Because we're not playing the wizard. Yeah, it's gotta be Bati. No, purple is the EU. Purple EU, god of disease. Nyx, if memory serves me. Biala, red. Shim, pain. Yushk, orange, madness, and that's the invader, which would mean that it would be Bati, which is also confirmed by the fact that the upside down Bati was in red, and Biala is the enemy of both Yushk and Nyx in this playthrough. So yeah, that's gonna be Bati. Okay. With the leader dead, only its minions throughout the town remain. Fortunately, the remaining townsfolk seem to have the matter in hand. I can leave them to rebuilding their lives. Well, that's great for them. But I need to visit a goddamn... I need to visit a goddamn town. And I mean a safe town. I'm gonna get back to Kitforth. Because the bleeding is not gonna stop on its own. Well, at the very least, the anxiety is out of the question. Okay, before I get into the town, I'm gonna further deplete my med kit. Cool story. Treat bleeding for 10. Oh, okay, I'm actually quite loaded when it comes to money here. Alright. Refill the medkits, just in case I'm gonna buy the second dose of whatever fucking horse tranquilizers we're shooting. Oh, yeah. Also, sorry, Tobias, I missed the message. Veteran is below Commander. It's basically normal difficulty. I remember there are 4 difficulties, so Commander was the 3rd one, correct? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a second. Okay, XCOM 2. I've beaten XCOM 2 on Commander. Yeah, Legendary is max, but yeah, I've beaten it on Commander, according to the achievements. But yeah, good call, Tomius, with the PT being... Well, we're gonna fucking see if that's a good call, Lamar, because we still need to find a 3rd rune. We've taken care of the bleeding, we've taken care... the anxiety had taken care of itself, the medkit is full. Let's go to Waterby, baby. And yeah, Legendary would be the max difficulty because if I remember correctly, Sephoven was playing that. Right. Text from Ministry. Network's down in Hobolam, and I need a message courier there within 11 hours. Jesus Christ, that's in the... it's in the arse end of the fucking British Isles. Let's go to Walby first, especially since we already see that apparently it's overtaken by the minions of the Shadow. I have happened upon a small country church where a number of locals have taken shelter. From the indistinct words drifting out from the entrance doors, it sounds like some kind of sermon is taking place. I am finding the prospect of peaceable human contact extremely enticing. Well... I should have realized the moment I entered the room. This was no gentle Christian sermon, but an attempt to appease one of the loathsome beings that torment our world. I should have recognized the symbol on the altar. As the priest's talk turned to the most hideous blasphemy, I finally became aware of the suspicious glances I had been earning since my arrival. When I rose to leave, the sermon stopped. Other people stood, something grabbed me around the arm, and that was the last thing I remember. They lent me my watch, so I know how much time had passed, but I don't know where I am. A body lies at my feet. The poor wretch seems to have used their own blood to draw abstract symbols as strange phrases. Oh yeah, okay. This probably would have fucking given me the information that this is gonna be the God of Madness, that's the invader. Okay, lockpicks. Sure. 25. Wait, what? The Petit rune has been inscribed on the wall here in orange. Upside down. Oh no. I need more clues. Also, that didn't do fuck all. Invoking that rune, I mean. I've recovered some dusty jewelry I estimate to be worth about 5 quid. Alright. Anyway. In a pile of useless... Yeah. Lockpick. And 3 more pounds. Still not gonna be enough for a pounding. So why do we bother? I think this might actually be the route to exit already, yeah. Oh, you fuckers. Agenshim, you fucker. Get. As I was saying, get kicked in the knackers, fucking nerd. My car's waiting for me just outside. I don't know if they intended to use it or thought there was something important inside it, but I'm not about to question Providence. You have received a text from my boss. Hello, sunshine. I've got another pay installment coming your way. £7 this time. Yeah, I know I'm fucking up the accent. Screw you. What the fuck? Wow, okay. Well, thanks for nothing, asshole. Okay, this might actually be a close call. Hour-wise, I mean. A reminder that we still don't have the, we still don't have one of the fucking runes. Oh, welcome back, Thomas. Yeah, we've been kidnapped by a cult. Just one problem. The bati was upside down in orange. Yeah. That's, moving on. I've not seen a single human being since coming off the motorway. I'm surrounded by veritable orchestra of emptiness. The shops are open, but each one is unattended. I have seen numerous lighted windows, but each one allows only a view of a completely vacant room, clothing and bedding scattered messily as if moved aside hastily. The wind is the only sound, and even that howls quietly as if afraid of waking something up. I feel like I am waiting for it all to shatter and for the shadow to burst from every crack and manhole like a flash flood. A few letters and diaries I found indicate that whatever this was, it started at the docks. People started going there and not coming back until none were left. Only one of the warehouses still seems to be in operation. In that I can clearly hear movement within. Perhaps I am not too late. Perhaps I can find survivors and pull them from the brink. Perhaps if I write it down, I will start to believe it. Ever an optimist, eh? But then again, he's British, so... what is he supposed to be optimistic about? The weather? Fucking hell, that was pathetic. Hello. I found some snack food still slightly wrapped. I ate it quickly for a quick energy boost. There we go. Well, if memory serves, 2 of the girls are on the side of the invader, and the third opposes them. So bati is upside down in 2 colors. That suggests it belongs to what? That's the thing, though. Okay. From what I've found out thus far, the bati is in the invader and orange. Yeah, I might need to review my clues. In fact, I think I'm just going to reset everything. Honestly, I can leave the madness, disease, and pain because these we know. These we know for certain. Now we have gods of these aspects. Okay. Let's start from the top. Purple is not the invader. Okay, maybe let's... you know what? Maybe let's also fucking reset this. It's gonna be a little easier to apply. Color will be purple, and the agenda is not the invader. EU is associated with the concept of disease, which is very funny. The red god is not the invading god. The color red is associated with the concept of pain. And Biarla is the god of pain. Yuzhk is allied with the god identified by the EU rune. Orange is the concept of okay. Purple associated with the concept of disease. And I'm already clicking through the wrong fucking thing. And EU is associated with the disease. Orange is associated with madness. And also given the fact that the two others are not invaders, this is clearly an invader. Okay. So I actually don't really have that many... We actually don't have as clear information as I fucking thought we do. But from these, I am assuming that Yuzhk and Nyx are allies, and the Shum is the enemy. Then I've seen Shum daubed in red and without any allies. I think that leaves the Biarla as the one with Shum. Oh yeah, because we already know that that purple is EU and disease. So yeah, no, that's gotta be Nyx and yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna call off the Shum. No, but if they're fucking allies. If Yushka is allied with the EU god. And Nyx is the enemy. Ah. Wait. Nyx is an enemy of the god identified by the Shum rune. We don't have... I'm gonna take these off for now. Just in case, because we think we know, but we've already came to a point where we have contradicting set of circumstances. I need more clues, and not just about the banishment ritual. Oh, hello, fucker. Okay, purple. Purple is disease. We already know that, so never mind. Oh, come on, do fucking something. Piece of shit. Yeah, petition yourself, you fuckwit. Get fucking kicked, you twat. Okay, £3. You think? I know, an outrageous concept. What I'm capable of exactly that. The EU rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple. Yeah, marking of territory, sure. I still exist, despite the problems some people have with that. And fuck him. With a pitchfork if necessary. Right, found the key-locked doors, and I don't think we have... Did I find a keyring? Because, yeah, the potential of not having the clues in order was more important than being aware of or not I have the damn keys. Get your ass back here, fucking nerd. Burning chainsaw, yeah, okay, the edgelord. Like, seriously, that was edgy even for you. Right. Answering from the wall, but no sanity, regained. By some miracle, this victim of the shadow is still alive. I free them of their bonds and direct them to the exit. Okay, found 3 quid. Oh, you... What a prick! The Shim rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple, upside down. The associated guard will regard this as a grave insult. So Shim is the enemy. Yushki's ident is allied, so Shim has to be the enemy. And the other one has to be Yushk, if that is Biarla, which we actually had her named explicitly. So no, she has to be Biarla needs to be fucking Shim. I feel like I'm on crazy pills. Presumably it means that Shim is the enemy of purple. Yes! Actually, I have a thought, Tormuse. See, we did see Betty in orange upside down, right? Here's the thing. Orange God is a god of fucking madness. I don't know if that's a thing, but I wonder if it's related to the god of madness, then these can fucking mean whatever. That would be a fucking hilarious bait and switch. What do you mean you fucking thought, you fucking expected structure from the god of madness? Oh, great anxiety. My favorite. Huh. Do I have the... The game literally tells me I've got the key. Actually, you can't see that. Yeah. I might be retarded. Oh, another missing person can be struck off the list. There can be many left to find. Could you not... Sir, could you not... Stop it! Fucking hell, I hate that effect. Anyway, I am currently going back to somewhere near Seoul, in LA, dangerous to engineer my second federal corvette. Good luck with that, Foster. Hey, it could be comical if you have a monkey mask. No. Tom is present. Oh yeah, okay. I don't think there can be any missing people left alive here. I have to leave, and hope that other residents had as much sense. Fuck off, cunt. Okay, small portable first aid kit. That's cool. Fine. Awesome, even. Son of a... I used to be much better playing the warrior. I remember going through entire dungeons without getting hit. But then again, that was when I was, you know... Oh god. I don't want to say 10 years ago, but a lot. The survivors are milling around the entrance, shaken and touched by madness, but alive. I ask more salient one if he had any information, and he provides me with some papers he had taken for some purpose or another. The syllable EU had many uses in the language of the ancients, most notably as the last symbol of a notorious disciple purported to be powerful enough to banish a god. Well, we at the very least know the main runes of the ritual. Now we need to figure out, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, what the hell is the symbol of the invader. Let's get to a safe town, just so I can get a refill. Fuck's sake. Visit the hospital. Refill the med kit and get back to town. Return to car and let's not try that. I've just gotten all the engineering materials I need, so now it's just a matter of playing the waiting game for my Corvette to get to where I can engineer it. Fair enough. Speaking of waiting game, you know, this week, for a good chunk of this week when I was painting the commission for a guy, a team of elves for Blood Bowl. In the background, I had Factorio running, and one of the things it was basically running on the factory was running itself, but one of the main reasons it was I let it like that is because I needed like 2,000 productivity modules level 3 for that small factory of mine. Yeah. It was taking fucking forever. During the breaks, I would be like giving orders to my bots to actually, you know, manufacture next quote unquote nodes of the factory, just doing some good old fashioned reconnaissance with artillery and yeah, and just fucking pushing and reinforcing, just siege fortify, etc. Well, today I finally, you know, put up online the node, quote unquote, of the factory that was specifically to produce the productivity free modules as much en masse as possible with the output I have in my factory. Yeah, before the production started, I still had 14 to 1500 productivity modules free left to be made. I started that. I finished like half the squad with the collar. You know, needed to clean a brush, so I checked up, and it was already done. Huh. Mass production. Right, let's check out the Sags gate. Hope for the best. I don't think we're gonna be getting that, I don't think I will manage in time to get that delivery. Oh boy. I'm forced to stop by an altercation in the middle of the road, and as I open the car door, I hear the hideous sound of several malformed throats gurgling victoriously. The minions of the Shadow have brought down some poor soul and appear to be arguing over who may begin consuming the victim before life escapes them fully. Several of them become aware of my presence. The moment calls for action without further thought. Oh dear. Run! Actually without consequences? Huh. To quote a rather funny guy, Schwalbe will probably remember, "Sanity is for the weak!" Also for the naming convention, of my two corvettes since I tried to make those two sister ships, if that makes sense. My old one, which I have sometimes referred to as my beloved, is Hell's Whisper. The new one is Freya's Wrath, of course. Okay, unknown number. Do you think you can atone for the things you did this way? Your darkness runs too deep to be reached by this paltry scrubbing. Ah, cheers, random asshole I don't even know. Okay. I have not seen a single human being since coming off the motorway. The streets are completely deserted. There are abandoned cars at every junction. I have seen numerous lighted windows, but each one allows only a view of a completely vacant room, clothing and bedding scattered messily as if moved aside hastily. All is silent here, with not even a single bird twittering to punctuate the eerie stillness. I feel like I am waiting for it all to shatter and for the shower to burst from every crack in the manhole like a flash flood. A search has revealed that all the abandoned houses were sent letters inviting the residents to a dinner dance at an isolated mansion. When I arrive there, I find an air of grim unpleasantness hanging over it, and the front door falls open as I knock. Perhaps I'm not too late, and perhaps I can find survivors and pull them from a brink. Perhaps if I write it down, I will start to believe it. It's quiet. I've seen that game. Wow, even the game is telling me to fucking do it. Oh. Holy shit, fastest goddamn chanter in this side of the fucking British Isles. The animosity is rooted in the suffering reportedly endured by a worshipper of Bjarla while captured by the cult of Nyx. Nyx worshipper seems to tell this story the other way around. Right. Yeah. Doesn't tell me much, more confirms. In the language of the ancients, the syllable shum is usually given as a name, but also variously been written to denote the concepts of suffering, pain, and injury. Yes, we figured that already, although it's good to have it genuinely confirmed. So no, it might literally just be the case that the upside BT comes from the fact that the orange god is the god of fucking madness. Oh god damn it is. Right, lockpick, good. Does the protagonist of this game sleep at all? No. And not for the 60 hours at the very least. There's even random events relating to the fact that we're not really sleeping. By the way. The rune upon the wall seemed to respond to the invocation. There was a wave of recognition I found strangely reassuring. I have found one of the missing townspeople. They're dead for sure. Doesn't bode well for the rest, but I have to keep looking. Right, let's try to regain a little more sanity, hopefully. Oh no, just... Okay, well at the very least... Jesus fucking Christ, they're fast. Okay, another lockpick. I've read that line so many times. I think I can get away with not reading that prompt out loud. Speaking of getting away with things, as I invoked the rune, I felt a wave of answering energy from the wall. Okay, regain some sanity by invoking random goddamn runes inscribed on the walls of a crack house. Holy crap, that was lucky. That I didn't hit was lucky, is what I mean. By some miracle, this victim of the shadow is still alive. They save their fangs and sprint for the exit the moment they are freed. Of course. Cries that dissonant wail in the background. I heard the words Agni being chanted inside the tent, and that night the warrior who had been near death was hunting boar with his fellows. But something had changed in his eyes. He had seen something on the other side, and his mind recalled to even think of it. Okay. Self-heal at a cost of sanity. I'm gonna ignore that guy. Because that will potentially start... well, the shit show. And by the shit show... well, that's gonna finish the dungeon. And I didn't fucking finish exploring. Oh, I said exploring. I meant looting. There's a joke regarding the color of the silhouette we're playing as. Just saying. Yeah, same. Well, money isn't exactly the thing I needed from this incursion. Believe it or not. Oh, okay. The poor soul had already been brainwashed by the time I arrived, yeah. Totally not an incident of friendly fire. What do you mean escape? Oh no, 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 no! Oh, that's good, not good. The last thing I remember is being absorbed into the soft, suffocating mass of a truly nightmarish creature. According to my dashboard clock, that was 3 hours ago. I don't know how I was returned to my car, and the roads around me are unfamiliar. My body and mind feel utterly wrecked. I dread to think what exactly I have been doing for the last 3 hours. That's not good, because if there was... first of all, it wrecked my sanity, it wrecked my health. This is the first time the fucking overseer actually caught me, and that was... oh, that was incredibly unlucky. That was Danny. I don't fucking give a fuck about Kitforth. I'm starting to think that I will actually need to wing it. Like, legitimately just to wing it. What the fuck are we doing here? Yeah, fuck it. We're just... I'm just gonna head... well, almost straight to Stonehenge. Oberham has fallen to the shadow. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? No! My foot has never set foot there. And yes, I know that this one's fallen to the shadow. Let's go to the Fort Church. I'm actually gonna enter Fort Church. I want to visit the hospital. Refill the med kit. I'm not gonna lose time searching for supplies, but I've already purchased there. I could have gone to Hobbelham, but we've got less than 15 hours. While one can make an argument that it's... well, 12 actually. One can make an argument that this is still plenty of time. I'd rather be safe. Castleholm will not remain free of our lord's influence for long. Yeah, whatever, man. Also, thanks for the intel, you piece of shit. Right, I think I'm gonna replace the Lucky Charm for the horse tranquilizers. And speaking of horse tranquilizers, yeah, drugs. In the center of Stonehenge, the ground has been torn up, and an eerily lit entrance leads into some kind of tunnel network. I don't know if it's unthinkably ancient or recently built, but either way, the shadow is not even trying to conceal it. This close to the deadline, it must feel assured of victory. This will either be the place where it will finally be vanquished, or a fitting tomb for myself. I must be sure that I have all the runes and the order they must be cast for the ritual, or at the very least enough information to confidently guess. This can be good for you, but I bet you feel great. Not really, no. Yep. No, perfectly of sound mind. Why are you asking? But yeah, no, that overseer catching to me was, oh, that was a bitch. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's the jewelry. Let's see if I'm incredibly lucky. Tomius just fucking said he's going to be right back, right? But I am absolutely fucking screenshotting that and throwing that his way. Holy crap. Oh, don't escape the dungeon. Because that's gonna re-roll that damn dungeon. And I don't want to re-roll the dungeon the moment I find... Yeah. Another victim of the shadow. Their body is torn to ribbons. But while my forensic skills are rusty, I'd swear the wounds were self-inflicted. Stay in the dungeon. Yes. Anyway. Welcome back, Tormius. I was caught by a fucking overseer. So that wasn't fun. Yeah, that would be God of Madness. And out of the ruins that's been around, only Bati isn't a sign. That being said, I need to take a leak. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Has the heat been sparing you? Yes, for the past few goddamn days. Like... Friday onwards. Friday, Saturday, and today. We've actually had... you know... absolutely normal temperatures. And I'm so goddamn glad. Last night was surprisingly cool back here. Yeah, no, that's basically what was the case here. Like, Wednesday, 38, fucking Thursday, 31, 32 Celsius. And then on Friday, 23. And I'm talking, you know, during the day, so, yeah. I think you're about to get in the insanity ending. Ah. Now I'll be fine. Okay. I've just encountered an NPC called Carlos Spicy Wiener. I'm going to ignore that. So... Beti, Shum, EU. Let's see. Yeah, sounds about fucking right. Can I hit the damn blasted bastard? Fuck off. So, okay, yeah, that was a fucking Beti. So, why was it in the... Why was the Beti orange inverted? What? That might be the case, that if the god of madness is the invader, then some of those clues are... Those kinds of fucking clues relating to them is just nonsense. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. I might have overextended. But it... Oh, please tell me. Okay, that fuck up did not cost me. Okay. I think I must have gone temporarily insane. So have a lot of people. The papers are going on about some kind of mass hysteria caused by airborne hallucinogens. I know what I think. I think that last job might have driven me a little crazy, and these hallucinogens, if that's really true, gave it a little extra kick. I remember knowing exactly what I was doing as I stood in that chamber chanting the words, but I can no longer remember why. Boss isn't returning my calls, but he will. Don't know what he would be thinking if he'd seen me chasing after illusions for 3 days. The important thing is just to start... For God's sake, can I finish? Your boss is dead. Believe whatever you want to believe, but if you want a new line of work, call me back. T. Oh, good grief. GG. Actually managed to pull it out of the toilet, frankly, because this had been a very swingy run. Good lord. Whew. GG indeed, thank you, Tormius. Yeah, no, that was very swingy. Good lord. Like, between having insane... Which, by the way, Tormius, have you seen... Tormius, have you seen the screenshot I've shown you on Discord? Like, insanely lucky. With your sanity down to 1, I don't know how you avoid insanity ending. Ah, yes. That's easy. Drugs. Successfully banished the Ancient with 11 hours remaining and managed to escape with body and mind intact. discovered all 4 runes of the banishment ritual and only allowed a single town to fall to the shadow after beginning their mission. Restricted themselves to close combat, exterminating 91 enemy minions with melee attacks, learned 3 spells and made use of them 1 time, which, mind you, accidentally, and also that's how I learned one of the killing spells, so, yeah. Subject was a physically exhausted, mentally shattered, narcotics-riddled, burdened savior. Always love the final fucking paragraph. You know what I don't like? This fucking, clip art ass fucking, gradient. Like, no. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. No, I don't want to fucking start and I run as a warrior. It's only been 2 hours. But it's already past 10 PM. Starting a new run is not gonna, you know, it's not gonna end fast. And I might go overboard. Which will be both bothersome for for the family, and by that I mean specifically the old man, because no one else from the family is in the flat. And I also have work to do, so even though I would love to go for another run, and if I were living on my own, I would actually be very tempted to do so. I think I will actually have to call it today. A bit of a short stream. I apologize for that. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'll have to call it, today, given, you know, all the circumstances combined, so, yeah, sorry for that. That being said, if I remember correctly, my father is doing the, you know, his monthly lecture thing this Tuesday, so I will try to make up for the lack of last Sunday's stream, on Tuesday. How about that? But yeah. Thank you for the fun stream, Schwalbe. Hey, thanks for showing up, Tobias. If the game piques your interest in any shape or form, by the way, the Consuming Shadow has been for a few years now for like $1 on Steam. So, yeah. Not really that difficult to get it. You saved the world. Seems like a good note to end, I guess. Have a good one then, Mr. Blubberton. Hey, have a good evening as well, Foster. I'm going to, I'm going to get myself something to eat, and then I'm gonna get back to the fucking elves. Have a good night, and, yeah. See you on, well, certainly on Thursday, very likely on Tuesday. Cheers.